What's going on, everyone? It's Bales, and welcome to Manchester United Southampton review. Absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I cannot quite understand how bad we can be, especially away from home. Oh, just absolutely terrible. Like, the thing that summed up the game was, why are we bringing on Nemanja Matic in the goddamn last half an hour when we're going for a win? You don't bring Nemanja Matic on to win a game. He's not going to do anything. All he does, we'll do it to the side, pass the side. He's not going to win a game for you. I don't understand, and the way they're like, they want to free Pogba up. If you want to free Pogba up, you play Pogba more advanced and you put McTominay as a sitting midfielder in a 4-3-3, and you put McTominay sitting with your other two midfielders, including Pogba, more advanced. I don't get why you're doing that. And I don't know why Mason Greenwood's the guy coming on in around the 80th minute. You bring him on in the 60th, 65th, 70th minute to give him 20 minutes to half an hour to do something in the game. You cannot do anything with only 10 minutes in the game. And I haven't even played a game of soccer, and yet I still know that you don't bring someone on in 10 minutes thinking, it's going to come on and make an impact. You've got very rare few people that are almost like their actual subs. That's their position. Like your Chicharitos and your Ollies when he was back playing, where they can come on in 2 minutes and score. Mason Greenwood isn't that player. He's going to be a guy that we want at the club for the next 10, 15 years, starting for us week in, week out, essentially, and scoring our goals. He's not going to do anything playing 10 minutes. He's not going to get any experience very much at all with 10 minutes. Yeah, very, very frustrating. Obviously, we'll go through that. Well, the first goal, very, very good finish from James, and I thought, here we go. We didn't start the best. Gave the ball away a few times. We got a goal from James. Very, very good finish. And then all of the chances we created were shot on target, were straight at the keeper. There was, I think, one chance with Mason Greenwood towards the end of the game where he made the keeper actually have to make a save. From what I recall, every other chance that was on target was straight at the keeper. And with Manchester United, you shouldn't be just putting it on target and thinking, we'll just hope that the keeper makes a mistake and it goes through. No, that's not going to happen. You got and when Kevin Danso got sent off, which by the way was a red card. It was second yellow. It's fine. But your likes of your Man Cities, your Liverpools, and that's probably it. Tottenham aren't that great. Actually, I'll throw Arsenal in there because I think Arsenal are going to finish third now. The way they've started, those three teams, the three teams, are going to be able to break a team like Southampton down when they're literally sitting back. That all three teams will be able to break down and score a goal. One or two. No matter if it's at home, away from home. It could be in bloody Antarctica. They will still score a goal. It's ridiculous. It really is. It's not. I didn't feel confident that United were going to win the game. They could have had another one or two players sent off and I still wouldn't have been confident because there was just no. The play was so slow. Just the passing was slow. Do quick 1-2 passes and get the ball moving from side to side, but do it quickly. Don't go, one touch, we'll go over. One touch, another touch, over. It's got to be quick passes. That's what is winning Liverpool games and Man City games and people like that. They're changing things up. They're passing quickly. They're knowing when to slow the game down. We don't know when to slow the game down because we're always slow. It's ridiculous. And yes, I've gone on a bit of a rant, but it doesn't matter. It's not acceptable, considering that these players get paid the most, I think, out of any players in the world. Like, our worst players getting paid just as much as some best players in other teams. It's ridiculous. But anyway, player ratings. So, and hang on, the second goal just was really, really crap defending. Just no one picking up Vestergaard. He's the tallest guy on the pitch. You've got to be marking him with the best defender. Maguire should have been on him, not Lindelof, because Lindelof can't jump to save his life. He's shown that in the last 2 weeks. He's lost headers to two people. He couldn't have won that header against Vestergaard anyway, but still. And De Gea probably could have caught that. That was probably his only little mistake. But then again, it's like he just punched away, but he punched it away a long way. Where's Young pressing Danso to get the ball back? Danso is on his non-preferred foot and he's got that much time to cross the ball in and find a head. And then we just literally stand still, watch the ball go over, and then it's headed in for goal. So, both, yeah, just ridiculous. So, player ratings, David De Gea, give him a 6. Made a couple of okay saves when Southampton had a couple of good chances. Couldn't do anything really about their goal. Yeah, you couldn't really do much about the goal, so I'll give him a 6. He might have been able to catch it, as I said, but I don't blame him for that. It just yeah, not good enough. So in terms of left back, so Young, not good enough. His end product is terrible. He did a couple of good defensive efforts, but he's not good enough. Not good enough for Manchester United's first team. Well, that's anyone's good to be in United's first 11, to be honest, because we're absolutely crap. But yeah, he's just not good enough. He's slow. Well, he's not slow, but he's not creative. His corner in the 90th minute was just a lofted ball to the back post to try and get Maguire on the header. That cannot be a corner routine in every game. We should be changing things up. Young should not be taking corners. That's why I disagree with Andres coming off. I don't think he should have came off. I didn't think he was that bad. I thought he should have stayed on because he's the one player in our team in that starting 11 at the moment that can deliver a good ball from a corner or a set piece. So I don't know why. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, Lindelof was quite poor. Hang on. So Young, give him a 5. Lindelof was very sloppy on the ball. Just gave the ball away way too many times. I'll give him a 5 as well. Maguire still, like, he can't be. You can't have a back four with only 2 people there. It's just impossible. You need 4 defenders and your goalkeeper all playing well. It's Man City. You've got Walker, Otamendi at the moment, Laporte, and Zinchenko. All 4 of them, as well as Edison, play well week in, week out. If Walker goes out, Cancelo comes in. If Otamendi goes out, Stones does come in. He's usually their preferred option, but Stones would usually be there, and Otamendi would come in. It's just, yeah, like I know that Man City and Liverpool, and like Liverpool have got a lot better squad depth than what we do, but yeah, Young shouldn't be there. Maguire, and as I said, Maguire can't do everything himself. I'll give him a 6. He actually tried to do something, especially in the last 20 minutes when he was pressing forward. Wan-Bissaka, I'll give him a 6.5 because I thought he played really well. I think he gave the ball away once from what I remember, but everything else he did well. Didn't really lose a one-on-one from what I remember. He's probably one of our better players today. McTominay did real well as well. I still don't understand why he came off. He should have stayed on. Matic shouldn't have gone anywhere near the pitch, and Chong should have come on. I would have put Chong on for probably one of Dan Jones or Rashford. Probably Dan Jones, because he was just starting to tire a little bit towards the end. Bring Chong on. I thought Chong would have given a lot more enthusiasm on the left. He's a great player. I don't know why he's not being played more. Same with Angel Gomez. He's in the 23s and he's not getting a game. So, but yeah, so as I said, Wan-Bissaka 6.5. McTominay, as I said, I'd give McTominay probably a 6 as well. 6.5 is one of our better players. Pogba, just, I don't know. Pogba, I don't know. He didn't really do anything. Didn't do anything bad. I think he gave the ball away a couple of times, did a couple of nice flicks and good passes and whatever, a couple of good through balls to Rashford, but yeah, just 6. That's it. It's a 6. Mata played well in the first half. He faded out in the second half. I think that probably that change probably could have been made 10 minutes earlier in the 55th minute, not in the 65th minute. I wouldn't have brought Jesse on either. Jesse's just, I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, so Matt, I'll give him a 6 as well. Dan Jones is probably the man of the match for me. I'd give him a 7.5 because he actually, every time he got the ball, he looked like he was going to do something with it. Towards the end, as I said, he started to give the ball away really cheaply and didn't quite execute his cross and that, but he tried his heart out all game, and you could still see at the end, he was sprinting past players because he's just that quick, and he's got good fitness, which is good, but yeah, his goal was very, very good. So 7.5 for him. Andreas, I'd give him a 6 as well. As I say, he didn't do anything bad, didn't do anything great, but I would have kept him on because he would have been good for set pieces. He would have been a lot better than Matic on the pitch. And then Rashford, 5.5, didn't really do anything. Had a couple of chances and didn't really do anything with them. Jesse came on. I'd give him a 4.5. Like it feels like we lost Lukaku, and everyone was like, "Oh, we don't have anyone at 10 that's really got a bad first touch." It's like Jesse has got the mantle of bad first touch now. He's got such a bad first touch in the last few weeks. It's on comparison with Lukaku. It's ridiculous. He shouldn't be giving, like, there was one where the ball came to him and he tried to touch it and get a pass away. He touched it and it went straight to Southampton player. You cannot have such a bad first touch when you're a professional, elite soccer player or football player. He's playing at one of the biggest clubs in the world, one of the two biggest clubs in the world. I still think Real Madrid and Man United are the two biggest clubs in the world in terms of fan base and their history and whatever. But if you're playing for Man United, you don't have a bad first touch like that. You shouldn't be that bad. And I'm starting to lose a lot of hope in Jesse that he's not actually going to become anything good. Because as they showed the stat the other week, in his last 12 months, only 1 month has he scored or assisted. And he had the 4 goals and 6 assists, or 4 goals, 2 assists, or whatever he had. It was like a blip. It literally was a blip. It was like a straight line, 0, 0, 0, 4 goals, 2 assists, back down 0, 0, 0. And it's been 0 ever since. He hasn't got a goal or assist since like January or February or something, or somewhere around there anyway. It's been a long, long time. So he's just, not good enough. You'd be better bringing on Gomez and Chongi and Greenwood and those guys, giving them game time. And where's Fred? Fred should be given more of a chance. I don't know why he's not. I'd be bringing him on instead of Matic. He actually's got a little bit of creativity about him. Put him back, but then again, he's not a holding midfielder. But you could play him holding midfielder. He'd be a lot better than Matic. I think a Stobie pole or a pole of any description would be better than what Matic is. Matic 3, 3.5. He just side passed every time, gave the ball away. Just too slow, too bad. It's like he had a career, he died, and he came back as like an 80-year-old man. That he's just not good enough anymore. He's too slow. Get rid of him. 3 for me. It's terrible. And Mason Greenwood, I'll give him a 6. He came on. He had that good chance that he nearly scored, and he actually comes on and gives us an option. Bring him on in the 60th minute or the 65th or 7th minute. That's Ollie's mistake. He can't keep bringing subs on too late and bringing the wrong subs on. Chong, Greenwood, and I don't even know. You probably still would say Jesse, because we just don't have any squad depth at all, would be the 3 guys you bring on. You don't bring Matic on in this sort of game. Gomez should have been in the squad actually, and he should have come on. And we should have started Mason Greenwood from the start, to be honest. We should have started Mason Greenwood out on the right and instead of Pereira. And then bring Pereira on in the second half. But, yeah, not good enough. Okay, there we go. Rant's over. I'm pretty sure, I think I've covered everything. Not just pathetic. It's just absolutely pathetic. I haven't been confident in Manchester United coming back to win a game from being behind or level since Sir Alex's last season. The Moyes team, crap. Van Gaal, crap. Mourinho, okay for one season, then crap again. And then Ollie. Nothing against Ollie. It's just this team is just not good enough. It's showing where I had my hopes that we were going to finish top 4. I said we'd finish top 4 because I thought we were going to finish top 4. I was like, we've got some good players here. We need to finish top 4 to bring in the likes of Maddison and Sancho and keep the likes of Pogba. Pogba's not going to want to stay at this team. Why would he want to stay? We're not making Champions League football. We're not winning any games. Why would he want to stay? If that was me, I'd love to go to Real Madrid. I'd love to go to Juventus. I'd love to go to Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, even Man City. All these teams I'd love to go to because they're winning and they've got a good culture. We don't have a good culture at all. The bloody owners of the club friggin' sit on their asses all the time. Probably don't even know 2 cents worth of anything to do with football at all. And they don't ever pump any money into the club. Like, Pogba was our big signing. That's it. We overpaid for Lukaku. We overpaid for Sanchez. We shouldn't have got Sanchez in the first place. I don't know. I can understand why we got him, but he just turned out crap. And then we should have gone hard to get Sancho in. We should have gone hard to get Maddison in. We should have gone to get Bruno Fernandes. We should have got Endon Ballet before he went to Tottenham. There's a lot of people we should have signed before our owners decided to be stingy. But the players aren't going to stay. They're not going to come if we don't have Champions League football. That's why Dybala didn't come. Dybala didn't come because we didn't have Champions League football. And if this was me 5 years ago, Dybala would have been like, I'll come. Sancho, I'll come. Maddison, I'll come. Pogba, I'll stay. They all would have stayed, they all would have come. We would have had people lining up, trying to come into the club because we were successful. We are not a successful club anymore. We're nothing more than... We're a top 6 team because we're just one of the big clubs with a big history, and we'll just eventually win some games and get lucky enough and we'll scrape into 6th or 5th. We're not going to finish top 4. We're a long way away from top 4. We cannot beat Palace at home. We cannot beat Southampton away, even though it is away, but still, when they're down to 10 men, we're not going to finish top 4. It's going to be Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal and Tottenham. They're going to be the 4, and Chelsea are probably going to do better. And they don't even have transfer bloody... They got transfer ban. They can't sign anyone, and yet they're going to be doing better than us because they're actually playing their youth. They're playing your Tammy Abrahams and your Mason Mounts. It's just not good enough. Like, I know we beat Chelsea 4-0. We hit the post twice. It was lucky. We were lucky. We hit the post twice. We had some good finishes for some good players. Martial was deeply missed today. I think Shaw was deeply missed today, but Shaw is getting injured all the time, so there's got to be something done about that soon. Otherwise, we need to get rid of Shaw. We need to sign someone like Alexandro or someone of that caliber. Anyway, so there you go. Now my rant's officially over. So, and our next trip, I don't even know who our next trip is because I haven't even looked at our next fixture because why? Are we really going to win our next fixture? Are we really going to win? Probably not. The way we're playing at the moment, we're not going to beat anyone. I'd have a hard time seeing us beating Newcastle the way we're going. And no disrespect to Newcastle or anyone like that. Even Watford would like... No disrespect for those teams, but we're not going to win. So, we have got... In game week 5, we play... We play Leicester at Old Trafford. Good luck winning that game. Good luck winning that game. We're not going to win the game. Simple. I think Leicester are going to win that game. They'll come. They've got some good players. You've got your Vardys and your Maddisons and Perez and the likes of them. And Harvey Barnes with that ripper last week. It's a great goal. But we should be beating Leicester at home. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. It was a bit of a negative video, but I was just angry last week. I didn't do a rant video, and this week I just had to do a video like this. It's ridiculous. So anyway, thank you for watching the video. Give it a like if you like. Just subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn your notifications on so don't miss next video. Next Premier League podcast will be up on the Wednesday. That's the days I'll be doing now. I didn't actually officially say that's the day I'll be doing it. It'll be Wednesdays now because it's easiest and the most convenient time for me. And yeah, hopefully some FIFA content coming soon as well, with FIFA 20 just around the corner with a couple of weeks to go. So yes, and then the next review will be after the main on this game. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. I'm out. Cheers.